Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much again for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's take a quick look here at XRP, see what's going on. We saw this nice high volume pump, and you are very welcome. From yesterday's video, I was kind of mentioning how important it is to consider taking a long and not shorting this coin. We actually took some nice profits on it as well. Let's see here. We just go ahead and scroll through our profit. XRP 55%, BNB 36, ETH 57%, and I think we also had one other one as well. But those were the big money makers there for us. So thank you for once more the awesome feedback. A quick little heads up, my CryptoCache premium membership is on discount right now. Links down below for that if you're curious. That offer ends in August. So let's take a look here at the back end liquidation data, kind of see what's going on. And when we looked at this yesterday, there was a big chunk of liquidation above the price in that 240 to 260 range. So as we can see, that's all swept here and said and gone. And now the price is super high. So the question is, do we take a long, do we take a short? That's the question I get a lot. The easy answer is don't short this coin, but also careful FOMOing into the top, right? It's kind of one of those interesting little situations. So I do feel like Bitcoin may pull back a little bit further, and if so, XRP might correlate that pullback as well, but it's on fire right now. There's no reason to consider just getting too crazy with the trade, okay? So careful with FOMO right now. It's a very real thing. Anyways, liquidation long delta is now at about 2 billion, was upwards of 4 billion just about 12 hours ago. All that being said, open interest kind of tells us there's heavy concentrations of volume at 275 and 280 here locally. So in the last 7 days, we've seen the heaviest amount of concentration there at about 275. So we're going to presume the 275 is the potential support for us. Speaking of potential support, we look at our previous candle wicks. We can see 265 as that previous high back in May. That's when the price rejected out twice at that same level. Okay, so that does imply that we may get a bounce off that level and the price action goes up from here. All right. Generally speaking, previous highs work as new lows. All that being said, overall interest here, everything looks phenomenal. This is even better than Bitcoin's chart. We can see we're well over 70 in the RSI. Even though the price could and should pull back, it doesn't mean you should short. You really just want to avoid shorting coins that are this volatile and this strong. So shorting is not a good idea. I'm going to stick to that for the next, however long until we get fully overextended. Keep in mind, we are massively overextended, right? So, based on that premise, you could short and find some success, but it's too high of a risk to warrant, and I don't think it's worthwhile. Furthermore, too, we can see our RSI at 70 plus, it basically hit 90 on the RSI on the 4-hour time frame. This generally implies that you don't want to try to short against it, and until the RSI comes back down under 70, you're better off leaving your long position open, okay? Because it has more propensity to continue further up. So really, in all reality, at this point, 275 is that heavy area of volume here locally. Keep in mind 295 is that resistance too based on open interest. So there's a solid chance we see 275 to 295 is a new range. We got to give it some time to play out though. It's way too early to kind of propose that we're going to go either up or down at this point. Obviously up makes a lot more sense than the overall sentiment here, just based on how well the crypto market's doing, specifically altcoins. So as Bitcoin pulls back, we're starting to see altcoins bottom out really nice and strong off their local highs. So I would recommend not shorting this coin if you're going to consider a long. Average into your position on the way down, and just make sure that you are not getting too crazy with your position size. It's always best to be safer than sorry. Either way, I'll post our playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. It's available here if you want it. Once more, take advantage of that membership bonus. That is a 50% discount for your lifetime. And obviously join us over at BitUnix too, folks. They got an awesome exchange, no KYC or VPN required. This is awesome for my US members. And they offer promos every single month for those who use my link to register. So now between now and July 25th, I got this awesome little reward bonus here. Be sure to check that out. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thanks again so much for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.